And I got Rio in the borough of Havering, which we've been to already a couple times, who says via the website, quote, "How can we be expected to vote for the Labor candidate after the disaster of the one we have now, who has raised the cost of commuting out of all proportion, making it hardly worthwhile going to work, and the ones who have been worst hit by its policies are London's poorest, who can no longer afford to travel into London either by car or public transport." So that's Rio in Havering. A really long question, but also I think a very important question. And what he's saying is, you know, the current Labour mayor, Sadiq Khan, he has raised your congestion charges and all of your transport costs to the highest levels we've ever seen. He's extended the congestion zone. He's made it now a 24/7 taxation, and it taxes the lowest income people the worst because it takes a bigger chunk out of their pay. And now people can't even afford to travel into London, which means two things. First of all, there's no business. How can businesses run without people? The second thing it means, though, there's no people spending money in London. So retail can't make money. Restaurants can't make money. The theater district can't make money. It's really the worst possible thing you can do as mayor. And again, I've been studying the current mayor for the past 6 months. Every single decision he makes is against the interests of Londoners. Every single one. And so it's no surprise that he's doing it yet again. I have a solution to fix our transportation system. I know how we can run TfL at a profit, something that the current mayor could never conceive of because he's never run a business in his life. He's a career politician who wants to use this job to get his next job in politics. Meanwhile, the 9 million citizens of London pay the price with his incompetence and his lack of action and lack of business experience. So I appreciate that question, Rio, and I hope to be coming back to see you in Havering as well. I got Mike from Enfield, and we were in Enfield just a few days ago. Asks, quote, "Can you please do something drastic to put an end towards the negativity which Sadiq Khan has done across our wonderful London city, please?" And Mike, I understand how you're feeling. The issue is that the mayor of London has so much power that's not always obvious. You know, he could be the greatest ambassador for this city. He could show the world how this is the #1 destination to come. He could, if he had the ideas I have, make London the center of the world. Instead, no one wants to come to London because he's used fear as a weapon. No one even in the UK wants to come to London because they're so scared of what happens to them in this city. He's done a disservice to London, and all of his actions are borderline criminal about what he's done for the past 6 months and the past year and the past 5 years, because he's given London a bad name. He's deeply scarred our economy that could take years to recover, especially with his plan. He's failed us with our children dying on the streets because of knife crime, bankrupting transportation system, and again, he's lied to us about building affordable housing. So yes, Mike, I am going to fix that, and on May 6th, if you vote, then you can fix that too.